Maximum rumpage initiated. Only 3 days ago we were talking about the price target of this ascending triangle, and Bitcoin has more than met the expectation and actually has gone now above and beyond the breakout target, which is expected when we break all-time highs, blue sky breakout, price discovery, absolute savage blast off. Guys, Bitcoin has broken and continues to climb, and what is next here in this absolutely monumental Bitcoin breakout? And guys, just as importantly, we're on the verge of entering an absolute altcoin rumpage as well, and we're going to be talking about what needs to happen on this market cap chart to show us when altcoins will be ready to burst. And talk about destruction, let's do this. Welcome back everyone, I'm your host Gilbert Gainers, and it looks as though Bitcoin's price is not the only thing rising today, am I right brothers? Wow, so much to be getting into in today's webisode, as in fact Bitcoin's price just continues to trickle up in some sort of massive star mission confirmed, you guys. In fact, as I was laying in bed, every 10 minutes I would open my eyes and peer across the room to my computer to see what that little itsy bitsy Bitcoin price was showing. And basically every time that I looked, Bitcoin's price was absolutely bursting through its trousers. So guys, we have so much to be getting into, and specifically we're going to be talking about altcoins because that's really something a lot of you want to hear, and we're going to be going over some absolutely insane data of what is actually happening in this market. Guys, all of us expected this. The technical analysis and the fundamentals were both showing this, but even though many of us were basically expecting this exact scenario pretty much around this exact same time, it is still shocking to see it because of how crazy Bitcoin and cryptocurrency really gets. And for anybody that didn't experience 2017, this is exactly a taste of what's to come. But guys, again, you've heard it, you're going to keep hearing it. This is the very beginning. There is so much gainers to come. And guys, who needs a moon mission when you can travel the galaxies? So guys, if you like gainers, you love $30,000 per Bitcoin, make sure to smash that like and subscribe for daily updates here as well. And as always guys, all comments do enter you to win a ledger. We'll be picking a winner in the next webisode, so make sure to leave your comment and make sure you are subscribed as well. And without any further ado, let's get into the rumpage. So guys, before we delve into the charts, let's just see what the billionaires are saying. Right, we've already heard this notion as of yesterday that a $400,000 Bitcoin is what it should be worth. According to Scott Minerd, the chief investment officer at Guggenheim Partners, absolutely massive. This was predicted on Bloomberg late Wednesday. A leap from here to 400,000 is based on scarcity and also comparing gold as a percentage of GDP. Bitcoin has attributes of gold, but it's more valuable because of the unusual transaction ability that Bitcoin has that gold simply doesn't. And in less than a year, Raoul Pal's target's actually above $250,000 per Bitcoin. But guys, the narrative that's being built right now is that those are actually extremely low price predictions. When we see the biggest players in the space coming out with these predictions, very often their predictions are to the lower side, and that's very much what happened in 2017. We can expect probably more than that in the next year. And guys, the main difference of this rally, which again is just beginning, we're starting off this rally at 23,000 US dollars, is that 2017 was largely driven by retail. Institutions didn't want to touch this stuff for the most part in 2017. If you remember back, I remember going through articles back in even early 2018 of them trashing and dunking on Bitcoin. Okay, they wanted nothing to do with it. Fast forward to 2020 and these institutions are literally unloading their piggy banks into Bitcoin, guys. This is fundamentally a different rally, and I think at this point most of you understand this. But even myself, I literally spend hours and hours a day, every single day, looking at charts and looking at news of Bitcoin. And I've been doing that every single day for like the past 3 years. And even for me, it's unbelievable how much this space has changed and how bullish Bitcoin has gotten in the last 12 months specifically. It is absolutely our wildest dreams come true. And guys, the managing director of Grayscale basically said their flows are up 6 times what they were last year, and the types of investors that are putting their capital to work with Grayscale are investors the size of which we've never seen before. Basically, we're not talking about Jimmy John or Squirty Pete down the street, guys. We're talking about actual financial, we're talking about billionaires here. We're talking about a large amount of money, the likes of which we had only dreamed of just a few years ago. If we had this type of support in 2017, you best believe 20K would not have been the top. So guys, taking a look at this, we talked about this as well, and this is something many people have been following. This is very important. It's the DXY, so basically the US dollar. In fact, it has continued to dump, and we see Bitcoin rally. Just a few days ago, we were talking at about $90 here saying if this drops below this key level, we were actually talking about, I think it was $90 and about 65 cents or so. We said if this drops right here, Bitcoin is about to burst. That's literally exactly what happened. I think this largely triggered. It was a very big force in Bitcoin actually breaking through this ascending triangle. So absolutely massive, guys. And I'm extremely excited to talk about these altcoins as well. But let's just take a look here on the daily chart. What is this? In the last 2 days so far, Bitcoin 19,400 to 23,800 at its height so far. Absolutely massive, over 22% so far in the last 48 hours. If we go here to this chart, this is the 6-hour chart. This critical level about 19,400 when it broke has only brought one thing, and that is green 6-hour candle after green 6-hour candle. This is on the 6-hour chart. And guys, what do you see? Green after green after green, which is exactly what we see in our pocketbooks right now, right? Explosions to the like we have not seen. This was our breakout target we were talking about, as we mentioned in the beginning of that video just on December 14th, just a few days ago. Breakout target was about 22,500, but also what we said in that video was that once we actually do break 20,000 concretely though, there's going to be nothing stopping Bitcoin from going even higher than that. Because there's going to be no historical resistance. It's going to be that much favored term of price discovery, a blue sky breakout of Bitcoin just having nothing holding it back. And that's literally the definition of what we have seen over the past 24 hours. And as I'm recording this video, Bitcoin is actually continuing to go up. So it'll be very interesting to see, guys. Doing crypto videos is actually pretty nutty because by the time you get a video out, especially over the last 48 hours, Bitcoin has been at a new high and has already blown up since that video has been put out. And that's something we're going to have to get used to over the next year. Now, guys, will there be pullbacks? Obviously. Myself and many people have also been saying that for a long time, though, and Bitcoin seems to keep going up. So, in my opinion, I'm still going to subscribe to the narrative that the pullbacks will probably not be nearly as big as they've been previously, simply because of the fundamental factors of the big boys putting in their massive amounts of moolah into Bitcoin. And guys, honestly, looking at these, what is this, the 4 and 1 hour chart? I mean, looking at this, it's actually, what can you do? I mean, it's basically just going straight up. So how can you do technical analysis on these short time frames? I find it pretty impossible. But again, guys, as soon as we broke that point of control, 19,200 to 24,000 almost. Get used to it. And also, I see it's very interesting here on this 1 hour chart. There seems to be a little bit of divergence here with Bitcoin just keep going up ever since December 16th, and it's kind of diverging here. But again, guys, what's awesome about this, and we've been saying this for a while too, TA becomes a little less valid, a little less relevant, a little less important, a little less accurate when fundamentally what is happening around the space begins happening. So basically, what I'm saying is Bitcoin can get much more bullish than our wildest dreams. And in fact, that looks as though that's exactly what is happening. Guys, look at this. Beautiful. So high above this. Exactly what we wanted to see. I'm extremely excited for Ethereum. You guys all know that. I'm a huge Ethereum bull. I think Ethereum is going to be insane just like it was in 2017. From the very beginning of 2017 to the end, boy, Ethereum absolutely erupted. And guys, in terms of altcoins, this is what I'm waiting for, right? So this is the entire cryptocurrency market cap when it topped out a little over $750 billion for the entire cryptocurrency space. Because of Bitcoin's latest rally, we have actually added on about $100 billion to the market cap, and doing that one more time would put us to new all-time highs in terms of the entire market cap. And that's when I really think alts are going to pick up. We already see altcoins actually doing really well. I mean, specifically see Ethereum. If we go to this daily chart, Ethereum up very nice. Let's see how much exactly. Ethereum up roughly 14%, roughly about like almost $100 in just the last 48 hours as well, which is massive. But the real alt gainers come when two specific things happen. One, like we just said, when this total market cap is broken. And two, usually when Bitcoin comes into some sideways trading territory. So as Bitcoin is absolutely going straight up right now, we can anticipate, as we always do with Bitcoin, that it's going to take the lead. And then more interest, more money does flow into Bitcoin for two reasons. One, when it consolidates, traders kind of pull their positions and get gains in other alts. But two, the fundamental reason is when Bitcoin gets massive gains, it attracts so many new people to the space for the first time. And then they realize, oh wow, there's a lot of other things besides Bitcoin. And then the speculation starts, and then the money outflows to a lot of these altcoins begin. So buckle in, it's coming. We're extremely soon. This is the trigger we've been waiting for. Okay, basically, now we have this signal. there's very little time left, right? All the patience will be rewarded. This is the point where we kind of just sit back and relax because now we know what's coming, okay? We know what's about to happen to this bad boy. Absolute insanity. And as well, guys, congratulations. Many people have been trading this. I would never recommend trading more than maybe like 10% of your entire portfolio, right? I'm very cautious about that. I think people should be very careful with their money. But if you have experience trading and you want to support the channel as well, make sure to sign up with our links below. Okay, some massive bonuses on Bybit, Femex, and Dudex below. Again, experienced traders only. But as always, the most gainers come from holding your portfolio over long cycles, especially like this cycle we're about to enter here.